I'm using the other side of the car because we're going to be coming up on something that's really an icon here in the North Woods. There is a salvage yard. This guy has cars that date back to 1929, and they're just sitting on his property, and they're just rotting. I guess his family here this last year has moved on him to finally sell what he has, because it's just rotting and it's an eyesore, but it's iconic here. Everybody on this train loves to look at it because they love to look at the cars. Gosh, it's a beautiful night. The birchwood are looking beautiful. As always, we got birch everywhere here. They even have a town named Birchwood, and I guess you know why. We're in the area of what they call Earl Springbrook. And these beautiful spruce, and there's a jack pine right there, and the forests around here are absolutely beautiful. The one thing that I have noticed though is that we aren't seeing as much wildlife in the summer as I did in the spring. In the spring I was seeing marten and fishers and badgers, bears, turkeys. Not seeing it now. I've seen so many eagles. It's so neat to be able to see something like that. People here take it for granted. Not me, but hi, Meemaw, I love you. Just thought I'd tell you that. Haven't told you in a while, but I send it all the time to you. I talk to you when I'm laying in my bed. I talk to Auntie too, by the way. I don't leave anybody out. He's going a little bit slower than I figured him to go. We're coming up on a crossing. Should be hearing the whistle anytime soon. I thought we would hear it. I guess this is a private crossing. Isn't that a marvelous sound? You just hear it echoing through the whole area. There's a big alfalfa field over there. Oh, you should smell. I'm telling you, the aroma, my gosh, I'm breathing in going, wow, this is wonderful. Can't get that in Indianapolis, buddy, I'm telling you. Jeez. You know, when I first came up here, I got sick, and just an unbelievable chest cold and upper respiratory, and I told everybody I'm going. We have 53 is the thing that goes from Eau Claire to Duluth, Minnesota, and I have to go up to Superior to deposit my check, which is a nice ride. And I mean, I'm having to roll down the window and spit all the time. I told everybody I was leaving my RNA and DNA up and down 53. But come to find out, it's because, I mean, I'm better now. It's because all of that smog and horrible air in Indiana that I had, I'm being freed from. My gosh, I'm breathing better than I ever had. And you should just smell the trees. You can smell the needles. You can smell everything here. By the way, I love doing this. And I can smell cow poop. You know what they use here to fertilize their ground? In Indiana, they use the anhydrous ammonia. Here in Wisconsin, they use compost from the farms here, and then they spray it on the fields. And it's all natural. So they've got right now in Spooner, where I'm living, they've got people out there with trucks full of corn and tomatoes and peppers, and it's just phenomenal. Almost charge you. You're getting 3-4 dozen corn for $20, and it's just delicious. So I'm sorry this is so long. I'm trying to get you to the I'm just shocked he's traveling so slow. Normally Linton, our engineer, is like a wild man going back. So nothing like the motion of a train. You can hear the creaks. And everybody on here just loves this train. We get some of the most diverse people, and it's intoxicating to talk to them. Another crossing. I think this is the one, Oak Hill. Or E. That road takes you into a town called Hayward. Old cemetery right over there. So here's the iconic salvage yard, which I call a junkyard. But it's hard to see because of the foliage. All the leaves are in. In March and February, you can definitely see it. I mean, they got cars that are dated back to the 20s in here. Mom used to have a 1963 Ford Falcon, and in the winter months you can see about 10 of them. I was going to tell her I could probably rebuild one and we could drive it to Florida again. This is about a mile long, and I think that's about it for this evening on the Wisconsin Great Northern Railroad.